Nova Online has started watermarking his videos and threatening to sue channels who post about them, including me. No, I'm not joking. Nova has started putting up a big, obnoxious watermark in his videos. And it has culminated to him blurring his own image and then covering the screen with watermarks and then adding an additional separate watermark over those watermarks. If that sounds really dumb and convoluted and pointless to you, don't worry, you're exactly right. Here's the first video where a watermark appears.
I find the strangest products at my local 7-Eleven. Today, we've got Dr. Pepper beef jerky. If you're a longtime fan, you guys know how much I love Dr. Pepper. And, ooh, not too bad on the sodium and sugars. So we're gonna try this and compare it to a normal Dr. Pepper. But first, let's remind ourselves what the Dr. Pepper tastes like. Oh, it's so good. So consistent. It's literally the perfect soda. Now let's go ahead and try ourselves the Dr. Pepper beef jerky. If I can get the damn thing open. Sniff test. Ooh, that smells very peppery. Does it taste like Dr. Pepper? Probably not, but let's still try it out. Bone apple teeth. You gotta be kidding me right now. It just tastes like a peppered beef jerky. There is no essence of Dr. Pepper in there. It's good, but it's not Dr. Pepper. I also like jerky that's a little easier to chew. This jerky is tough. This was the most ultimate letdown of all time. I'm going to give the Dr. Pepper beef jerky a 4 out of 10. Very disappointing. Nova Universe, signing off.
Okay, very quick side tangent. I really just want to talk about how bad Nova is at making videos. Firstly, I had to fix the audio because for some reason it was 90% of it was going in the left ear and not the right, which took me all of 2 seconds to fix on CapCut. But apparently that's too much to ask for Nova, and I'm pretty sure you can do it in the TikTok editor too. And also, I've had to cut out so much awkward silence from him because he doesn't rehearse his videos, he doesn't know what to say, because he's not a food reviewer, he's just someone who likes food and wants attention. But, oh, and one more thing, it took him 13 seconds to chew that little piece of beef jerky he bit off. I cut it out, but yeah, I counted. It took him 13 seconds to chew. I don't know what's wrong with his mouth. Obviously, it's a bit deformed. That's objectively speaking, by the way. I'm not making fun of him. He has some kind of condition, very obviously, and I think he's talked about it, but still 13 seconds, it's just... And he covers his mouth, too. He covers his mouth with his hand instead of just closing his lips like a normal person. Is it because his mouth is too small? I mean, that's what I assume why he just doesn't close his mouth properly. But anyways, in the comments, he claims that people are stealing his content, which is something we'll go over in a bit, the technicalities of it. But back onto the topic of his watermarks getting progressively more extreme. The next video, he makes it larger, puts it over his forehead, and captions the post, "Can I sue someone for making money off my videos?" And to answer you, Nova, no you can't, but after the video plays, we'll actually go into the technicalities of it.
Some of you may know me as the Monster Review guy. And, yeah, Monster released a new flavor. So, I'm gonna go back to my vintage video ways and try out Ultra Wild Passion Monster Energy. Damn, it's really been that long since I've did a Monster review? Damn. But hey. Cracked it open, let's give a sniff test. Passion fruit. And the carbonation made my nostrils burn a little bit. Alright, enough talking. Check out Novacord Paracord. Let's try this out. Diboja. That's really good. I just about finished that whole damn thing. It's really good. But not as good as some other flavors I've had, like Pipeline Punch and Mango Loco. I also like that it's not too carbonated, because some things that are too carbonated tend to make my stomach hurt a little bit. So, yeah. Monster, you did a really good job. It's got a great passion fruit flavor and 0 sugar too. I'll give that Monster an 8.5 out of 10. I would definitely get it again if I was in the mood for it. Nova Universe, signing off.
Now let's talk about whether he can quote-unquote sue people for making money off of his videos. The fair use doctrine allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission for purposes like criticism, commentary, etc. Now the videos are technically Nova's since he of course created them, so can anyone actually get in trouble for monetizing his videos? Well, firstly, you don't have to be monetized or making a profit to get copyrighted, but since Nova is pretty broke right now, I'm sure his sights are set on someone who actually makes money rather than some random reposter on TikTok. Honestly, I'm curious as to whether Nova would copyright claim a video to steal monetization or strike a video to hurt the channel. And the reason why I'm wondering that is because Nova seems to have an obsession with people talking about him. I've heard countless instances and live streams where he's watched videos about him and related lolcows, including some of my own videos. He loves being talked about, but hates being accused of being a chomo, which he is, but I think in his mind the attention pays off, which is why he hasn't striked any of us yet. But to answer the question of whether or not he can sue us for making money off of his videos, the answer is no and yes in very specific scenarios. In the case of archivers that literally just repost his videos or streams, he technically can take action against them since they're literally just reposting his copyrighted content. But for channels like me and others who just talk about him with his videos or use his videos as clips for commentary, he has absolutely no right to take action against us for our videos. In the scenario where I or someone else would get a strike, it would be as easy as paying an entertainment lawyer a little bit of money to not only remove any strike or claim, but also take action against Nova's channel, which can very easily be terminated if he's throwing around false claims and strikes. Back onto the topic of his watermarks though, the next installment was absolutely mind-boggling. He covered the entire video in his watermark, which by the way looks something out of a kids show, which is very on brand for Nova, and he also added an additional watermark in, I think, German or Dutch, since he has some weird obsession with the Dutch language.
I'm gonna try to chug an entire Starry without burping. I've seen the Sprite challenges, but I wanted to try it with Starry. Let's get to it. Ooh, already a lot of fizz to start off. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh. Oh, damn, it's already starting to build up. Ugh, stomach ache incoming. Okay, to the water. Oh, fuck! I burped. You might not have heard it, but I burped. Ooh. Well, challenge already failed, but I'm gonna finish off. Oh, fuck. Oh, my stomach is upset right now. Oh, fuck. The battle may be over, but I'm gonna end up regretting it later. There it goes. Never again. Nova and Universe signing off. Don't worry, I'll pick that bottle up shortly.
If you thought that was excessive, this next and last video is absolutely mind-boggling. The entire screen is yet again covered with watermarks, but he's put a blur on himself and added a weird neon background to promote his cameo, and of course the routine regular watermark, which I don't know why, I guess the ones plastering the entire screen weren't doing the job or something.
In a fairly recent video, I tried peach peace tea. And a lot of you in the comments begged me to try Milo's. So today, we're going to be trying Milo's sweet tea. Also guys, holiday season is coming up. If you want to be the better kid this year, order a cameo for mom or dad. So we got Milo's sweet tea. Let's open this thing up. Let's give it first impressions. Ooh, that doesn't smell too sweet, which I like. Let's give it a good old shake. And let's try this out. Daiboja. That's really good. This is one of the best sweet teas I've ever tried to come out of a bottle. It's that good. Honestly, Milo, bravo. I think you've earned a spot in my mini fridge. It's that good. 10 out of 10. Nova Universe signing off.
Now let's talk about the messages he's been popping up on screen. For some reason, he's been flashing cryptic threats in his TikToks, mainly directed towards the Chin universe, but also gunning for Solidus Nova, Kiwi, and Smokey. Most notably, in the video you just saw, he threatens to sue the Chin universe if he doesn't stop quote-unquote stealing his content. This may seem a little tricky at first, since Chin definitely does repost Nova's streams and videos, but if you were to actually watch, they are very transformative. There's tons of editing, sound effects, and on-screen commentary in the form of text. That is without a doubt an original work from the Chin universe, and Nova thankfully has no legal grounds to strike or claim his content. That's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Please recommend some video ideas because I'm running out. I'm tired of talking about Nova all the time, but I need to upload something. But yeah, thank you and have a good day.